Friday, the 20th of December. Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic week. I'm sure you're all very glad that it's Friday, although depends. Some people are actually on holiday already before Christmas and the New Year. So let's dive right in and see what Spirit has for you on this Friday, guys. Thank you, Spirit. So we have the King of Pentacles, a lovely card of abundance, ultimate achievement, ultimate reward, you know, getting everything that your heart desires. He is surrounded by grapes. Grapes represent just riches and wealth and abundance. You know, when I speak about material wealth and things like that, it's not necessarily money. You know, of course it is as well, but it's the abundance, the everything that you feel in your life that just brings you such emotional and spiritual and mental fulfillment. You know, feeling like you've really achieved everything that your heart desires. And that is ultimately what every single one of us wants. We want this ultimate fulfillment. We want to be sitting on our throne surrounded by riches and wealth and everything that we have gone after in our lives, to see those rewards up on the wall, you know, metaphorically speaking, to see the trophies standing around us, everything that we have achieved, the goals that we've achieved, and feeling that success, feeling like we are a king sitting on our throne on top of the world. So this is what you are chasing. This is what you are going after. This is what your heart desires more than anything. And that is absolutely fine for you to go after as much of this as you desire. There is nothing wrong with wanting more. As long as your heart and your mind are connected to your divinity, are open to Spirit, you're never going to be in a place where greed comes into the picture. Okay. Just always also remember that when you have a lot of resources available to you, you can bless so many people. You can give of yourself, of your time, of your resources to others. And, you know, it's a lovely message for now because of Christmas around the corner and a new year coming up. So to be able to give to others, to share your gifts and your resources with others, brings more blessing, brings more into your life. Okay, and you always just remember, when it's that whole ancient universal law that when you give, the more you give, the more you get back in return. Okay, that is the kind of person that you want to be. That is, I'd love to be in that position where I can just constantly give to people all the time, that my resources are flowing through me, flowing around me, and that is my life purpose. That is what I'm meant to be doing with my life, is creating that kind of life for myself so that I can help those others that are struggling to create that life for themselves. So as a spiritual person, as an empath, as a person with spiritual gifts, I can help people become or change their lives, or give them an idea, or help them look at things from different perspective, to help them create a life that they really want for themselves. So I try and do that. So even if I can't do it financially, I can do it spiritually. I can do it with my time. I can do it with with what I say, from what my intuition is saying, from what Spirit is giving me to say to you through the camera, but also to my friends, my family, everyone around me. I can make them feel wealthy. I can make them feel rich, you know, in their lives. I can help them expand their lives and grow their lives simply by what I say and do for them. So that is who the king is as well. The king doesn't necessarily have to give people money. He doesn't have to give his subjects money. He can help them by making the city a better place, you know, filling the potholes, you know, putting sewage, you know, those kind of resources in place, building better parks. You know, I'm just throwing all kinds of examples around, but you get the gist. So he gives in other ways. So what gifts do you have at this time that you can give into someone's life, even if you don't have if you don't have money? So you don't need money in order to bless other people. All right, so look into that. And look at this beautiful card, the cup, this Ace of Cups. This ace is the epitome of blessings. You know, water represents flow, water represents healing, restoration. What I really get strongly from Spirit is that message that I just gave you. You have so much potential. You have infinite potential inside you. You have a gift that can bless others. And Spirit is encouraging you to ask yourself, what is that gift? What can I give to others that can be a blessing to them, that can bring and even restore flow and healing into their lives? There could be someone that you are thinking of right now that needs your assistance, but in the form of advice, in the form of guidance, especially if you're an older person and this is a younger person that needs your help. And if you are in a position to do that for them, especially if you've had life experiences, if you are a more mature person and you've gone through life, and you can look at a younger person and know that perhaps something that they are thinking of doing, or the direction they're thinking of going isn't quite what they need to do. Yes, you can't really dictate to them what to do with their lives, but you can give advice and say to them, help them to perhaps open up their to grow their spirituality, to open their hearts and minds to hear from the divine, to hear from their higher selves, to really reconnect and to listen to what their gut is saying. So some people might not even have an understanding of what tuition is or what spirituality is, but you do. You know, if you're watching this video, you definitely have some sense of spirituality. So what can you give into people's lives that is going to bring restoration and healing and flow back into their lives? Because when you do that for others, it happens for you as well. Okay, when you are open to hearing from the divine flows through you into them. It is this constant energetic feeding through from the divine into other people's lives. You help other people expand at the same time while you're expanding, while you are blessing and giving and growing and, you know, getting everything that you want as well in the process. Because that's how life works. That's how the universe works. Final word for you for this Friday before you go into your weekend from my psychic reading deck. Thank you, Spirit. Mirror. So this could be a time for self-reflection, guys. You know, it is nearly 2025, and it is, I think, you know what I just got from Spirit? Some of you are really wondering about, what are my spiritual gifts? What spiritual gifts do I have that can help the world? Perhaps some of you have been getting this nudge or this urge to investigate your own spiritual awakening, or to allow more of it to take place, to maybe do some spiritual work, to deal with shadow work. But the reason for that being so that you can pay it forward, so that you can bless others with your gifts. There are some of you that definitely have a psychic gift, and you're not quite sure whether to pursue it, or whether it is the right thing for you, or whether anything is going to come of it. What I get from this card is that Spirit is saying definitely. Okay. Go deep, look into your soul, have a chat to your higher self, reconnect to your real, authentic self. Ask yourself, who am I really? Because remember that you are not what the world and the people in your life while you were growing up have made you. Okay, they've kind of packed the people, like your parents. As you grow, they teach you what they know. So they pack their personalities, their experience and everything on top of you. Then the world comes in, and your teachers and everyone, your friends who have been taught by their parents, they pack their things on top of you, okay? So as you are growing up into an adult, you have these layers around you that are not of you. They are you. It is not who you truly are in your soul space. And as you get older, you understand that you have to break off and discard and get rid of those things that are not authentically you. And that is what delving deep, self-reflection, getting really deep into your soul, into your spirit, and rediscovering for some of you who you really are and what gifts you have to give that is going to bring healing and restoration, not only to yourself, but to the people in your life, your community, and the globe, the whole world as a whole. Because remember, energy is this constant wave and expansion that comes out of you. So whatever you give out is going to affect, like a ripple effect, literally like a pebble in a pond. Okay, I know that sounds cliche, but it is the best analogy of who you are. Whatever you comes out of you in this little powerful explosion of energy, all right, is going to ripple out and affect the people around you, your community, and the world, and then the universe, because that's how it works. Okay, remember, you are an energy being first, guys. You are in a suit. This is your flesh. It is not who you are deep down. So discover who you are. Become that healer. Become that light worker. Pursue being a light worker if that is what you are feeling that you need to do. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I've been going on way too long. All right, so guys, have an absolutely wonderful day. If this resonated for you, please consider subscribing, click your notification bell, like, share, comment. I love hearing from you guys, and I will see you for Saturday's reading. Bye.